our agenda for America's future? I'd like to offer 5 suggestions. First, our agenda should be to fight and win the global war on terror. When the President of the United States said the mission to attack Iraq's nuclear, chemical, and biological weapons programs and its military capacity to threaten its neighbors, Saddam Hussein must not be allowed to threaten his neighbors in the world with nuclear arms, poison gas, and biological weapons. The President was accurate. When the Vice President said, we know that Saddam stored nuclear supplies, secret supplies of biological and chemical weapons throughout his country, Iraq's search for weapons of mass destruction has proved impossible to deter, and we should assume that it will continue for as long as Saddam is in power. The Vice President was accurate. We're apparently continuing a mistreatment and inhumane handling of 18 detainees, do something that's very tedious and condemn with others who use them as torture. The International Red Cross goes to Guantanamo. We have civilian observers in Guantanamo. We have civilian lawyers and military lawyers representing the defendants, and none of them have been able to say with the clarity and the conviction that General Wesley says that we are using inhumane and mistreatment that is worthy of the name torture. We are keeping America safe as we have We cannot say that America's military does not use torture, which I agree with. I wholeheartedly agree with you. And on the other hand, say they're conducting torture against our enemies. You just simply can't do it. There is a reason why America has not been hit again for 7 years. It is because between everything that we've done to our enemies, everything intelligence technique, our hands, in order to find intelligence before they hit us again. And I will make no apology whatsoever for that at all.
Concerns and challenges, and I mean nothing of the thoughts they've got. So, 3-minute closing at this point, and again, we do ask for all of you.
Rush it, yeah.
For our first 3-minute closing this evening, we begin with Mr. Rove.
Every presidential campaign year like this year is about change. And the question is, what kind of change? What is the agenda of the candidates? What evidence do we have that the candidates can affect the agendas about which they talk? I believe that important things need to be done with regard to the war on terror, the economy, energy, reform of our institutions, and strengthening our families and our communities. But at the end of the day, those changes have to be led, and those changes have to be effected by an individual, by a person who assumes the awesome responsibility. Our goal must be to put in place the institutions and to gather the strength of the West to commit to the challenges that will shape the 21st century. Transnational terrorism, WMD imposed states like Iran, and the threat of a resurgent of Russia. We need to finish the job in Iraq, and we need to add additional forces into Afghanistan. Not only
you will be held accountable for your crimes against humanity. Waking up to the truth of 9/11. Slowly but steadily, we are waking people up. You will be held accountable under the Constitution of the United States of America for crimes against humanity, war crimes. You will eventually be tried and convicted by a jury of your peers. You will be tried and convicted. Congress might have failed today, but the American people are aware of what is going on.